Begin with our top focus story as Islamists' free run in Bangladesh continues. Now, Osman Hadi's brother has gone on to warn Muhammad Yunus to ensure timely elections in the country, claiming that Osman Hadi was killed deliberately to delay the polls. His statement has challenged Yunus's regime earlier claim that were made that India was responsible for the killing of Hadi, providing strong evidence that India was scapegoated in the political narrative surrounding Hadi's death. This revelation exposes attempts to manipulate public perception and raises questions about accountability and also the real motives behind the murder. Meanwhile, Islamists continue to set the terms. A wave of diktats have been issued, from asking him to punish Hadi's killer or flee the country to demanding Home Advisor Jahangir Alam Chaudhry's resignation and even threatening TV channels. FIRs are also there in place. But first, listen in to what Hadi's brother really said that changes the entire political dynamics in Bangladesh.
আপনারাই ওসমান হাদিকে হত্যা করিয়েছেন, আবার আপনারাই এটাকে ইস্যু করে নির্বাচন বানচাল করার চেষ্টা করতেছেন। আপনারা যারা রাষ্ট্র ক্ষমতায় থাকাকালীন অবস্থায় ওসমান হাদিকে হত্যা করা হয়েছে, এই হত্যার দায় আপনারা এড়াতে পারবেন না। আপনাদেরও বিচার হবে। শহীদ ওসমান হাদির গোটা খুনি চক্রকে জাতির সামনে উপস্থাপন করুন। একটা জিনিস আপনারা মনে রাখবেন, বাংলাদেশের জুলাই বিপ্লবের আগে যারা ক্ষমতাধর ছিলেন, যারা রাষ্ট্রকে নিজেদের মনে করতেন, তারা কিন্তু আজকে কেউই বাংলাদেশে নাই।
Remember, this is the latest statement that is coming in from Osman Hadi's real brother. He goes on to accuse the Yunus regime of orchestrating the killing of Osman Hadi. All this because they want to go ahead and delay the February 2026 elections, despite the assurances that are coming in from the Yunus regime. Everything seems to have done a complete turnaround after this revelation by Osman Hadi's brother. This changes everything. Yunus must take responsibility for Osman Hadi's death is the first big claim that his brother is making. And he also goes on to go ahead and call out Yunus that he should bring all the perpetrators of Osman Hadi's death to justice. My colleague Sami Al-Mehdi is now with us on the broadcast. Sami, this latest statement that's coming in from Osman Hadi's real brother, this changes everything. The political dynamics in the country also has undergone this rude shock. What one must expect after the statement has been made, and any responses so far from the Muhammad Yunus regime?
Sorry, the fact is from the Inqilab Moncho, they are very much emotional whenever they talk. And in several times they say different types of things. Sometimes they accuse him, sometimes they accuse them. And the reality is, whatever I said yesterday, that their ultimatum or demands are changing day by day. First of all, they gave a 24 hours ultimatum, then again. Sometimes they say that election will be held in this, just at the same time the government will. And again, they are telling that the election can be happen without the justice. But the reality is right now, all focus are actually shifted to the return of Tariq Rahman. So far, the government hasn't responded to any particular sentences or quotes given by Inqilab Moncho or any other entities. The government still now, the government is saying or responding to all the incidents in a generic way. That is the fact that it's like the government is saying that whoever does these kinds of heinous crimes will be brought under justice within a very short time. We'll do the election in the time which was proposed. And yesterday, I also heard that the finance advisor, Mr. Salauddin Ahmed, he told that some groups anti-rhetoric India statements doesn't present government's actual position or actual feelings about the relation with India. And he expressed his optimism that these kinds of tensions or situations will be eased because the CA is already trying to ease the political strains between these neighboring countries. That is the situation.
Right, absolutely. Do stay with us, Sami. We also have our colleague Kamalika Sen-Gupta, who's now joining us on the broadcast. Kamalika, a lot of chatter around keeping the borders really, in fact, closed so that there is no movement from that side of the border. And that's something that is also now really growing, considering the anti-India narrative that is really pervasive in Bangladesh.
Well, definitely there has been a high alert all over the all this northeastern and also specifically Bengal in all these areas. We know that in Bengal near about a little more than 400 kilometers is unfenced also. So high alert is there. High alert has been given there, and today specifically BJP is going to lodge a protest in these areas like.
Kamalika? All right, seem to have lost that link with Kamalika, but remember, lots is happening. That entire free run that one is talking about as far as the Mohammad Yunus regime and the kind of lawlessness under the Yunus regime that continues. And in the wake of all this, there is this statement that has been made by Hadi's brother warning Mohammad Yunus to ensure timely elections in the country and also claiming that Osman Hadi was killed deliberately to delay the polls. Now, Sami Al-Mehdi also continues to be with us on the broadcast. Sami, any follow-ups that are coming in now that the Inqilab Moncho has come up with this particular statement, Hadi's own brother really saying something to that account, in a sense also going ahead and directly accusing the Mohammad Yunus regime of this killing of Osman Hadi. The fact that the kind of versions that had come from Bangladesh were pointing fingers at India. Now there is a fact check that is coming from the Bangladeshi soil. What does Yunus have to say about that?
Well, what I said that the government never mentioned any kinds of particular group statement. Okay, like some particular group tells like the government does these things and the government responses to that particular statement. So far, Inqilab Moncho's any kinds of statement made by the Inqilab Moncho, government didn't respond it quoting Inqilab Moncho. They responded generically. And I have heard the Inqilab Moncho members, whenever they made their statements or speeches in different occasions, those are not, always similar. Because today they are saying something, and just the day after tomorrow they will say something different. So yet the government haven't responded anything like this. But the Inqilab Moncho during the gathering of Shohid Minar, they actually stated very clearly that they want the justice for Hadi, and if the government cannot deliver this justice, then they will, they will do strikes. They will try to pressurize the government or everything, because they don't care anything after the revolution. That was their voice actually. But just after the day of that particular mobilization in the Shahid Minar, they said that they are giving the government 30 days time to solve this. So the fact is, definitely every words and every situation is getting different time to time because of the election, and the election is the most important thing right now, and different types of voice and different type of statements will come.
Okay.
So
right, absolutely.